So Bob Saget died tragically in a hotel room in Florida, I think.
Which often happened.
Smashed his head and died. For some reason, Nikki Glaser put out this song.
This can't be real. What I'm looking at now.
I can't believe you don't know about this.
All right, I might.
So you definitely have the song, right? Not like a reaction to it.
No, I have the song. There's so many Legion of Skank reactions. I grabbed the song, but I can't get to the keyboard because my dick is so hard. Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Shit. Okay, here we go. Adding to the screen. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take myself off so we can hear the song and there's no disruption from the 3D. Here we go. A song for Bob by, this is Nikki Glaser. Oh god. She got this done by LA musicians.
Our last run-in was in Milwaukee. We were cracking jokes.
so, hold on. So this is
what?
Bob Saget just died. Now, like, if John Stamos did this, you'd be like, Jesus Christ. But at least they had a relationship. I guess Nikki Glaser and Bob Saget were friendly, but I don't think he was a father figure to her or anything. Like, I don't know how close they really were. Their last run-in was in Milwaukee. I mean, they were cracking jokes, as you heard, but I don't know how close they were necessarily.
That's where you make your best friends in life, Blind Mike, in Milwaukee. Yes.
This is
For
great.
different crowds than for ourselves. Around the table, we laughed at stupid shit. If I had known that you would die, what would I change?
It's the lyrics are childlike. If I had known that you would die, what would have changed?
Put a pillow edge.
You could say that about yeah, pad Bob's room. Bob, watch out for corners.
Right angles will be the death of you, Bob Saget.
They're just the most bland lyrics that you could apply to anyone that dies on any day. Like, if I knew you'd die, I would have said something different, I guess. But this was put out like days after he died, which is in very poor taste.
Yes, hopefully it was played at the funeral too.
I imagine it was.
Sometimes I speak to the sky.
She harmonized.
Don't hurt the people I love. Don't hurt anyone.
That's a big leap in requests, I gotta say. She looks at the sky and says, "Don't hurt the people I love." On second thought, don't hurt anybody. Which, in a weird way, is its own torture. Like, if everyone lived forever, that would be excruciating.
Yes, and then she went off and had a steak. Because, you know.
It's cruel what she's doing to humanity. No one dies.
Yes. This is, oh my god, this is so LA. This is, there's this little part of LA called Echo Park where every band and musician sounds like this. So she just found one of them and they finger banged her and they're like, let's make a song while you're here, Nikki.
This is wrong to do. Nikki crushed on the roast last week. So I guess this is just, everyone remember this song to bring her back down to earth a little bit. You can't get too high.
This is a good lane. People have a good week and you find something terrible they did and we just shit on them. I love it.
Yeah.
To ask so much of a stranger, and I'm sorry to ask so much of a ghost.
She's putting Bob Saget to work.
I'm sorry. What did she say? I'm sorry to what of a ghost?
Ask so much. She's making him clean. She's like, get to work.
So
time to lean, time to clean.
Bob Saget, who has friends, I believe his sister's still alive, children,
yes.
His children. He left a grieving wife, but in Bob Saget's posthumous years, his ghostly years, he's going to be following Nikki Glaser around and saying, "Hey, call Tony Hinchcliffe gay at the roast."
Do you think when Nikki Glaser's end of this wonderful life comes to its finality, and she's walking towards the beautiful white light we all see at the end of our lives, do you think she will bypass her parents and run right to Bob Saget? Bob, it's good to see you again.
Finally, I missed you so.
Get off me, Mom.
This is sky.
Do you know who this is?
The king of fatherhood, someone to trust.
there's no way in Nikki Glazer's down moments that she called Bob Saget.
No, I have dated women for years. They won't mention my name. She passes this guy in a comedy club. She wrote a goddamn song. Goddamn.
I'm sure they were friends, but to what degree? How close do you have to be with someone to write a song about them in the days after they died? And what was really like tacky about it at the time was she said that this song was she was releasing an album of some kind. And this song was already in the works, and then when Bob Saget died, she changed the lyrics to make it fit Bob Saget.
Did you know the original name of the song?
No, I don't.
It was called The One Who Wouldn't Fuck Me. And that's why she likes him so much.
I suppose.
Yes. Here we go.
Hanging out with you, full of life and beautiful.
You're beautiful. You didn't fuck me.
I remember when you were full of life. That's such a hilarious way to sing about a dead person. when I knew you, you were full of life, and now you're dead.
I remember before you slipped and fell. All right, some jerking off from the musicians here.
This is a lot.
Right now, yeah, she's just snapping her fingers and just putting her hands in the air, touching
She's
them from
feeling
the
it.
sky.
She's got her hands on her headphones. Like,
Yes,
I love Bob so much.
Yeah, she's in that Laurel Canyon spirit right now. She is the Paisley Underground right now.
Cut it out, God.
Why couldn't those corners have been round?
Our last run-in was in Milwaukee. We were cracking up. Two lonely souls, now two old friends.
What? Again, Bob Saget has a family.
And he didn't bang her. She has wrote a song about one guy in Hollywood who didn't bang her.
Why is Bob Saget a lonely soul? Like he's lived a long, respected career. He's got a family, and she's like, you and me, Bob, lonely and miserable, right?
If she said Cleveland, oh my God! Like, but Milwaukee's about as bad. So, like, poor Bob. I was on TV shows. He's out there hunting something, meeting this weirdo in the middle of nowhere. He's like, get away from me. And she's like, you won't fuck me. I'll write a song about you. Oh, Bob, I'm so sorry. To Bob's children, we apologize.
Your jokes were dark, your eyes so bright and kind. I guess I knew one day you'd die, but just not when.
No, that is, again, true of everybody. I knew one day you'd die, but just not when.
I had it circled on the calendar, but just not when.
Imagine you run into like an old friend and you have this thought. You're like, I know they're gonna die one day. They're gonna croak, but I wish I had an end date in mind so I could be ready for it.
Yes. And did you know they had another title for this song?
What's that?
It was called Daddy's Issues. Hey-oh.
Sometimes I speak to the sky.
Why did you kill Bob?
If you're so close with him, well, yeah, why do you let him go?
Damn you, God!
Don't hurt anyone.
She is going to be a fascinating hit-the-wall old lady. Oh, I can't wait.
Don't hurt the people I love. Please don't take anyone.
She wants to live in a world with 90 billion people. You can barely get anywhere because people everywhere because no one's dying. Great world, Nikki.
Running into fucking Thomas Jefferson and like, oh God, this motherfucker. They're just in our way.
This is what happens when you put women.
Oh, you broke up there, Hack.
Yes. Yeah, sorry about that. StreamYard's a cunt. Here we go.
Don't hurt anyone. Please don't take anyone.
Especially Bob.
Says the emotional depth of inside with Bo Burnham.
Don't take anyone. Don't take Bob.
Don't take Bob. Hey.
Well, it's too late, Nikki. I've got bad news.
Hey.
Don't take Bob.
I really think
Thank
that's
God.
the car.
Thank God Cosby had all these allegations against. I'm trying to think of other America's dads that would break her heart if they died. When Tim Allen dies, it's going to be devastating.
I think the architecture of his house took Bob. More rounded corners than houses.